Welcome, everyone. We are live. My name is Paul Roberts, and I got my buddy Brandon Scribner here with me. I want to go over a few things and share with you our teaching program, our coaching program, everything I have to offer you. Before I do any of that, just real quick about myself. I built and sold a business for multi-millions, and for all intents and purposes, I was going to retire. But then I ran into people like Brandon. I ran into some other great people. I was like, wait a minute, I can build a business in real estate. But more importantly, I can teach other people how to build a business in real estate, because that's really what it's all about. I want to teach others now to build as opposed to waiting later in life. And I just want to show you something, because every time I show this to someone, it seems to get them thinking on a different level, okay? Let's see if I can get it in there, okay.
So right here, this is the cash flow quadrant.
And in the cash flow quadrant, this was designed by Robert Kiyosaki, and you have employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. And the challenge that we have inside of real estate is so many real estate agents are okay and they've satisfied with being self-employed. The problem with that is it's a trap, because you can't get out of it. And then when you can't get out of it, you're going to be 55, 60, 65 years old. You're going to want to retire, but you can't retire because you have no money coming in.
I want to teach people how to build a business.
Because once you build a business, then you can take some time off. Then you can retire. Because if you're always working for your money, that's not good. You need your money working for you, and it can only happen here and here, okay? And so I have a passion for teaching people to go from self-employed to business owners. And we have an incredible platform with our company where you're able to do that, right? But it's not just about doing it, is I want to get involved and show you exactly what you need to do to build something like that. Our 12-week coaching program is designed to hold you accountable, because you need accountability, and to keep you focused on what you need to be focused on. The world is very distracting, and you need a community, you need a group of people that are going to help you on a weekly basis stay focused on what is important. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue to talk about this. I want you to do this. I want you to be self-employed. But let me back up. Here's the problem with self-employed. I already talked about retirement, but there's a bigger problem with self-employed. If self isn't working, self is unemployed. That's a danger spot. We just had someone on our 12-week program, and she told us, I went through some medical stuff, I went through some challenges. Well, if you build a business, that's okay. You can go through those medical challenges. By the way, we're all going to go through them, young, old, medium, it doesn't matter. We're going to go through them. We're going to have to take some time off. And what are we going to do if we take time off? Are we self-employed? Because if we're self-employed, then our paycheck's taking time off. And at that point, it is actually better to be an employee. Because then you get to be an employee and kind of act like you're working. You know what I'm talking about. Just do the bare minimum to keep your job. And these fools will give you benefits. Here, you're on your own. You're like, you get knocked out and can't work. You got a GoFundMe account going, which you never want to do. And it ain't cool. That destroys yourself and your self-worth. I am going to teach you how to go here. I've been here. I used to be here, and I was wondering why I was broke all the time. But I decided about 20 years ago I was going there, and I went there, and my life radically changed. And I want to help you get there. So that is near and dear to me, and that's why I designed this program. But we have to stay. We have to pay attention to the self-employed part of it, okay? That's where I found my great friend Brandon, and as a team, he's an icon producer with EXP. He's absolutely phenomenal at what he does. His self-image and self-worth come from the activity that he puts in. He puts in a lot of activity. He fails a lot. But because he fails, because he's putting so much activity in, he also succeeds a lot, right? And so I teamed up with him and I said, hey, I got a coaching program that I used in my old business. Let me run it by you. Let's look at some things. And let's measure this on a weekly basis and create a community where we're holding each other accountable. So I want to tell you something. When you find a group of people you can run with, when you find a community that you can run with, you perform at a higher level. There's no way around it. You sitting by yourself, watching TV, you got your dreams, you got your goals. There's so much more inside of you. And when you join a community that will push you and drive you, everything around you changes. I'm living proof of that. I built a company, I was excited, I went broke within 9 months. We lost everything, cars, houses, you name it. Then I met this young man by the name of Fitz, and he says, you need to join the community. You need to hang around the people that are succeeding. Pay attention to the people that are succeeding. Pay attention to the words that they use. What type of, are they talking about the future? Are they talking about where they're going, how they're going to tackle the world? Or are they talking about something that happened years ago? Don't hang out with those guys. I need you to hang out with people that are talking about the future. And so I did. And so I hung out with those people. I started measuring my numbers to their numbers. And boom! I went from being a complete joke. Everybody around me saying, why don't you go back to recruiting doctors? Why don't you go get a real job? Brandon, I've had so many people say that to me. You should go get a real job. Over and over and over again. Because we failed miserably. And we were in this horrible failure place for a long time. I was like, no, there's something more in me. Where did that more in me come from? Hanging out with the right community. So, in our community, and Brandon, I'm going to let you talk about some things. I'm going to write it up as we're talking. I'm going to erase this real quick. But, Brandon, in our community, we get together every Tuesday at 10 a.m. And there's a couple of things we want to measure. For starters, we need, how many people are you talking to, right? And so, for example, Brandon, what's your goal every week? The last couple of weeks, your goal's been crazy. But what's your goal every week? How many people you want to talk to?
Yeah, so at least 30 people. It's kind of crazy as I've been going through this. Like, my goal was 25 when I first started, right? Because I remember making a video about it with you, and it went up to 30. And now for this week, we're at 35 people we're talking to.
So his goal is 30 to talk to. What I have learned in doing this method is in order to get to one $10,000 sell, let me back up, one $10,000 commission check for you, you need to talk to 25 people a week. My man talks to 30, okay? And that's probably why he's an icon producer. He just pushes a little harder, and he wants to make more than 10,000. No big deal, right? So the talk to is important. So we get together, don't we? And everybody, you got to give your numbers.
In front of everybody. So you got a target on your back, but it's a good target on your back. Because you got to prove, whatever you put out there in the world, you got to prove it to everybody else. You don't want to let the other person down. And more importantly, you don't let yourself down.
Yeah, and that's the key. It's because when you're with a group of people, you can do more. Like for example, if I tell you I'm going to lose weight, I can't eat pizza in front of you, right? I'm going to look like, I told him I was going to lose weight. But if I just keep it to myself, my goal for my year, I write it all down. I keep it all to myself because I'm powerful and all-knowing. Well, guess what? The smallest temptation of not making a dial will take you off course. But when you know you're getting on a call on Tuesday, like, man, there's something happens inside of you, right, Brandon?
Yep, correct.
And so, that's one thing we measure is how many people you talk to. This is a reverse funnel. I'll show you a little bit more in a second. And then how many of those 25 you talk to turn into leads, okay? It should turn into about 5 leads. And then of those leads, this is the next thing we measure right here, is how many appointments are you going to get for the week, right? 2.5. So talking to 25 people, right? We'll get you 5 leads and get you 2.5 appointments. Those are appointments where, Brandon, you're sitting down, you're doing your buyer rep presentation, your listing presentation, whatever it is, and you're having a conversation with them. That's an appointment, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Of those appointments, you should have 1.5 contracts, okay? How many? I'm not getting any contracts. Okay, let's back up. How many people are you talking to in a week? Now, here's what you need to understand. Sometimes your numbers will have to be higher. You might not be as good as Brandon. See, Brandon's really good at delivering a message. Here's why. He's done it more times. You're not better than him, are you?
No, I just failed enough times. That's what it comes down to. As many successes I've had, I had more failures to it. So like whenever you look at the numbers, like I may be on call number 15, I might fail that horribly, but you know what? That means I'm one step closer to going on to 16 until I get to that number. So don't be afraid of failing.
And here's what I know about people like Brandon that they just say it a little better than you, not because they're better than you, they just say it better than you. They actually know where to pause, they know where to slow down, they know where to speed up. Just because they've done it so many times. Here's what I'll tell you. Until you've done it 10,000 times, you're not an expert, you shouldn't train it. Brandon's done it 10,000 times. Okay? He's an expert at it. He can train on it. But until you've done it 10,000 times, you're not an expert yet. That's okay. That doesn't make anybody better than you. I remember Brandon years ago when I got my other business, there were so many people ahead of me, you know? And all I kept saying to myself was this. You just got to perform me. You just got to perform me. That's it. They're not better than me. And I've been doing that here with this business, Brandon. I'm like, nah, they just got to perform me. You want to go get their autograph? No. They just got here. No, it's okay. They just got here before me. I just need a little bit of time. I need a little activity. Catch them. Relax. Right? Okay.
Yep.
So, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with you. Just activity cures all.
Activity cures all. And that will equal one sale, which is $10,000 in commission in your bank account. Okay? But we have to break down, because some people say to me, I want to make $30,000 a month. Cool. I want you to make $30,000 a month. I want you to make $100,000 a month. But are we breaking down the activity? Right? And then there's some other metrics we also show. You're bad to the bone, Brandon, and social media. And here's what we want from you on the social media front is just post. Just post. We'll work on it later. We'll push you in the right direction later. But right now, we just want to get you used to posting. Brandon, talk about some of the things you post about.
Yeah, man. So I honestly, I post about everything in my life, because I've gotten this down. I forgot who I learned it from, but people do business with people who they trust. In order to trust you, they must know who you are. And then from then, they figure out if they like you or not. So if you get through those stages, then you're one step closer to earning their business, earning their trust. So I post about what I'm doing for work, what I'm eating for lunch, when I'm going to the gym, what I'm going to do with my family. I'm showing the world that I am Brandon Scribner. I'm not a realtor. I am Brandon Scribner, who has a family, who has hobbies, who has this, who has likes, who likes interests. I am showing the world Brandon. And I just happen to sell real estate, and I help agents. So.
And Brandon gave away a secret. He was saying that. It was very subtle the way he said it. Do they like you?
Do they like you?
Yeah.
Brandon, I've trained the salespeople for many years now, and they always came to me. They always give me some excuse as to why the customer didn't go with it. And then when they get done with their whole story, which is hilarious, I just say, can I tell you the truth? Is it okay? And you can't go. I just want to tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm good. I'm tough skin. You probably don't. I'm going to go ahead and give you the truth. They didn't like you. I'm sorry. No. They don't go with me because their brother-in-law's giving them, 1%. No. I'm here to tell you right now. I'm sorry. You need to just fess up. Just own it. You know what? I didn't do what I needed to do. They didn't like me. All right. So I want to say that because you do that in there a little bit. So these are some metrics that we just follow. And again, it's just to make you successful. We want to get you moving. When I got into real estate, I was out loud saying, man, it's messed up because everyone's focused on the goofiest things. And Brandon goes, you're right. And I was like, okay, he's like a bad bone producer. He's really, really good. And he just agreed with me. I was like, okay. So we just started talking. I said, people are like learning how to do 1031 exchanges, but they don't know how to talk to someone about buying, selling, or investing. Why are they doing 1031 exchanges? And Brandon goes, because they're scared. See, you can study and study and study. You can't fail studying. But you can fail when you say to someone, hey, you know anybody want to buy, sell, invest in the next 6 months? You can fail at that. You can say, shut up, get out of my face, right? And so when Brandon said, you're right, I was like, okay. And so we devised this program to help you, to keep you accountable. I'm going to tell you a few things. One is you don't have to join our brokerage to be part of our coaching program. We believe wholeheartedly that over the 12 weeks, we will give you enough value. You will see the community that we're building, the way that we give leads to agents, the way that I actually will build
So I raised it. Build your business. I will personally make phone calls and build your business. And you'll see me doing that. You'll see. Okay, so if you get 12 weeks, we believe you'll come to us and say, you know what? I want to join your team. We will not come to you. We're going to play hard to get, just the way we are. We're going to play hard to get. We're not going to say, hey, you want to join? Hey, you want to join? Nope. You got to come to us and say, you know what? What do I got to do to be a part of this community? Because it's not just Brandon and I. We've got some incredible, phenomenal people. Brandon connected with this superstar agent named Marcella. Dear Lord, tell us about Marcella. Just give us a quick bio on her.
Man, she is one of the bad to the bone girls that I know, man. She could have all the excuses in the world. So she takes care of her son, still doing real estate, still kicking butt in real estate, and shows has a can-do attitude. Like, can have all the excuses in the world. She doesn't give any of it, right? She's always working towards it, connecting with us, believing in the culture, putting her head down, going to work, and speaking of the future. I have never heard her ever doubt what her future is going to be. Yes, you may have tough times, but there's always solution behind it. And she's always talking about, man, imagine when this is going to happen. And I love that about her. I'm so happy she joined the team. I'm happy she's coming back from Mexico. She's going to the EXP holiday party with us on Thursday, so I'm excited about that. But I could keep going on and on, man. But she's an awesome. She's one of the best business partners, teammates I've ever had in my life. So she's just great.
And so far, my program is batting 100% for brand new agents. These are agents that have no real estate experience at all. They've gone through our 12-week coaching program. I've challenged all of them to do a certain metrics. I don't have it right now, but I'll tell you that one-on-one. I've challenged all of them to do this one thing for 90 days. Every single one of them has gotten a transaction from it in the first 90 days. Okay? Every single one of them. Not one is not if they've done it, right? So we're batting 100% there. And I'm going to leave you with this. When you join, if you join our brokerage, one thing I will do is I will call all your past clients. Not all your past clients. I'll take your top 10 past clients. This is what I'm going to say. So let's say like Brandon's part of the 12-week program. At the end of, say, week 10, week 9, this is Paul, I want to join. Cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to call them and say, give me your top 10 customers. And what I'm going to call them, this is what I'm going to say. Let's say Jill. Hey Jill, this is Paul Roberts. And Brandon Scribner has joined our real estate team. We're so excited. He's an incredible man. His work ethic is tremendous. He's got this attitude of, I'm just going to get the job done. Okay? As I'm speaking to Jill, 9 out of 10 times, Jill will say to me, yeah, that's Brandon, man. There's a couple times, that's Brandon. I'm like, thank you. And this is what I say. Thank you for saying that. We believe he's the missing piece of our puzzle. And we're so excited he joined the team. Hey, the reason I'm just calling is let him know he joined our team. But also, do you happen to know anybody who's buying or selling or investing in the next 3 to 6 months? I'm just opening the door, okay? And so what does that do? Well, a lot of people, what they do, Brandon, you see them, is they post a picture. I've joined XYZ company, and they're all happy. I hate to tell you, that's not going to do anything. It just isn't. It really is not. It's worthless. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say worthless. I'm going to contradict myself. But it's just not going to do what you think it's going to do. I get to build you up, edify you, talk great about you, right? And you know what? Don't even give me your top 10 clients. Give me one of those clients that you really, really loved and you really liked, but you know you messed up and you forgot. You know you dropped the ball on them. All those times you thought about reaching out and calling them. Give me those. Okay? Let me build you back up. Let me get you back into the life. Okay? So that's my promise to you. I'll call your top 10. Now, saying that it's a worthless post, I still want you to post. Okay? I think you should still post. That's for another phone call or Zoom will do or YouTube Live will do. But you still should post. But if you think you're getting customers, if you think the customers are excited because you join, see, they like, people signed up for Brandon because they like Brandon. They probably can't even tell you what company he's with, right? I remember years ago, Brandon, when I sold insurance, I used to love when my wife would call my customers, and the customers couldn't even remember what insurance company I sold them. I love that. And she and Tamara would be like, why? I said, they bought from me. They bought from me.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, they physically wrote a check out. This is back when we wrote checks. They physically wrote a check to Fidelity and Guarantee, and they could not remember
Why? Because they buy from Brandon, they buy from you. Anyhow, we're excited about this 12-week program. We want you to just join our community. If this is your first time on my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notifications bell, leave us a comment that you would like to be part of the 12-week coaching program. By the way, how much does it cost, Brandon?
Free 99, baby, and you have everything to gain from it and nothing to lose. So, what you waiting for?
So he said free 99. Sometimes when the thing picks up, it says $3.99.
Oh, yeah, free 99.
The last video you did, it kept popping up $3.99.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not hearing this. It's free. So it is free. Why is it free? Because I'm looking for the right people to join that I can help build a business. That's what I'm looking for. And
Yep.
if you join, and if you don't join, cool, we're still friends. Nothing changes. Okay? I hope we add value to your life. I think we will, massively. But I believe you're going to join. I believe you want to build a business. Brandon's young right now. Thank God he's smart enough to say, you know what, Paul? I can't do transactions forever. You know? And not only that, he doesn't want to. You know? He doesn't want to. He wants to take his wife and his daughter and go on a trip for a month. You know? And not worry about money. Money's not the object of his life, right? Okay. You want to wrap up anything, young man?
Yeah, I would just say you have nothing to lose, and you dropped a gem right there I want to go back on. People bought because of you. So when we're in this program, we're not just teaching you how to sell, we're teaching you how to become a better version of you. So no matter what industry you get in, no matter you decide to leave real estate, go to insurance, become a doctor, become a lawyer, it doesn't matter. You don't leave a better person yourself. And that itself is life-changing. So I just want to make it clear, we're not just about selling real estate. This is personal development, business development, all in caps in a 12-week program designed to make you better. And if you do decide to join us and our team at our brokerage, the sky is limitless. There's so much opportunities behind what we're doing, and we truly believe in it. Paul doesn't even have to do this right now. He is leading from the front, being the forerunner, helping us all out, and I'm immensely grateful for him because I know I am going to sail off into sunset. And I'm looking for people to go with me, man. I need some shipmates, so who's ready? Because I'm ready. If you don't feel the excitement coming through the screen right now, I am sorry. There is nothing I can do. Turn up your volume, open up your ears, because our time is now. It's the new year, and let's go, y'all. Let's go. How about that for an ending, dude?
Mic drop. Adios, guys.